أهلا بجميع متابعينا الكرام. آه، مطلوب منكم بس تضغطوا على الرابط، تروحوا على قناة التليجرام وتضغطوا على انضمام للبث. إذا ما ضغطوا على الانضمام على البث ما راح يطلع عندكم الموجودين على اليوتيوب. المباراة راح تنطلق بالساعة 4:30 تماما. لا لا.
is the mastermind from Iran's games, the coach from Greece, Manolopoulos, and Harubu Iwai from Japan. And there he is, the mastermind from Iran's games, the coach from Greece, Manolopoulos. And well, there they are. We just mentioned them quickly. The referees, Rabah Nujam, Frida and Harubu Iwai are going to be calling today's game as we get a quick look of the starting lineup. Idari, Kazemi, Aghajanpour, Munji, and Jafari getting the call, the start for Iran today. Well, both countries have gone through different lineups throughout the course of these windows. As Coach Mohamed Jamil from Syria in his starting five. And they've also gone with some, there he is, the Greek coach. So, Tyrios for Iran. He wants his players to come back to bench. He's got a lot to say before the game starts. Well, Syria and their starting lineup. There it is, Youssef Abdullah, Al-Jabi, McGill, no surprise, Hermes, and Moran will get the start. And because they played so recently, we'll go back and compare some of the games, the starters. And Coach Mohamed trying to get his team 3-3 heading into the second round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian qualifiers if he can. They will be moving on to the next window that will be played at the end of August. Talking about Iran, they won 72-68 a week ago. Well, Peter Gregorian had a big game, 18 points in 18 minutes. He's not starting tonight. He didn't start for them the other day. Came in off the bench and had a huge performance for them. And obviously you need to give a shout out as well to Matin Aghajanpour, 17 points in 30 minutes. He really led the way for them. Kazemi was a beast on the boards for them. Double figures in rebounding. And Syria, on the other hand, well, McGill is doing it all. 19 points. We're a minute away. There it is, the TISO countdown clock. Game. You don't see him starting. He started for them the other night. He is in the roster though here tonight. Just a consistent player, point guard for them.
You know what? The starting time for the two teams. Team Iran, number 11, Ahmad Fayden, number 14, Arsenal Fadi, number 17, Medina Al-Khur, number 51, Salar Mandi, number 55, Mahdi Shahbani.
Talking to his starters. Quick set here to start the game. Both teams coming out onto the court here in Amman, Jordan for this game. Staying in this window. There's in the past as well. Good afternoon and welcome to the FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian qualifiers. Syria taking on Iran as Iran wins the jump ball. Bronze medalists at last summer's 2025 FIBA Asia Cup. And they missed, but they're coming up with the big rebound on the offensive rebound. Nice putback, zero hesitation. And that is something Syria are going to have to keep to a minimum if they want to try and win this game. How far away they're having to play away from the basket. Abdullah goes to a tough fadeaway, can't get it to go. Shot well off the mark. First attempt of the game. The three-point shot. This is the front of the rim. McGill now asking for the ball. See a lot of picks for him, especially up top. As help side, no good, getting there late. And he drives strong to the basket, gets his first 2 points of the day. And for Syria, oh, nice defense, gets a hand on it. McGill is going to be credited with the steal, though. He gives it up. Thought about the shot. Now they go inside, running their transition offense. Too unselfish, though, as they turn the ball over. And we have an easy layup. Fast break basket. Fari with the good defense, nice intense anticipation, jumping out and creating that easy fast break bucket. McGill, his three-point shot off the mark. This time, go inside. This is where they really have a big advantage. If no double team goes, that is going to happen all night. This time, not able to score, comes up with his own miss, though, and tries to thread the pass that gets kicked out of bounds. So it is going to stay Ron ball. See, he is just going to bully ball Christian Moran underneath the basket if they don't send a double team or help side. Nice little action off of the inbounds play. No good, but ball bounced out of bounds, so it will be Syria basketball. McGill now tasked and running the offense for Syria. Be surprised they get it back to him somewhere along the set. Shot clock. Ooh, again. Not selfish enough, almost, Syria, on the offensive attack. McGill. Pressured, takes it all the way, can't get it to go. No offensive rebounders for Syria. They want to set up and run their offense here. Bari gives it up to go back inside. Monji, unselfish, kicks it out. Oh, nice strong drive, teardrop there, but another offensive rebound by Salar Monji. This time he goes to work inside the key after his offensive rebound and gets it to go. Again, I don't think they can defend him in the post one-on-one. I think it's going to be a nightmare. Strong take by Syria. Doesn't get it to go, but McGill underneath the basket cleans up his teammate's miss.
By the team of Syria.
Here, they're kind of sagging off. They don't want any easy passes, but you sag off and you leave shooters open. Hadari finds it in the corner, lets it fly. And Iran now finding their rhythm offensively, getting scores underneath the basket, offensive rebounds, and now knocking down three-point shots. It's going to be a long day for Syria. McGill, he drives. That shot's no good. And take a foul, slow down the break. Don't want to give any easy baskets.
Foul by player number 33 from the team of Syria.
On. Picks up his first team foul. And there you see Jafari heading to the bench and substitutions coming in for Iran. As crossover and gets the roll. So talk about using a 24-second shot clock. That's exactly what they do. And Hadari creates at the end, gets the shooter's touch. Nice penetration, open in the corner. Didn't shoot the first one. Maybe could have. It's now a 4-11 lead. As Syria have gone cold their last couple offensive possessions. Few turnovers, kind of being a little bit too unselfish. Sometimes a shot, even a missed shot, is better than a turnover. And long offensive possessions here for Iran. As that one they let fly at the end of the shot clock as well. Strong defense. Oh. Great take, can't get it to go with the left though. Here, how patient for Iran running their offense, and that is going to be a foul trying to tip it from behind. So Wanji again causing issues for Syria in that low post position. And this time,
player number 33 for the team of Syria.
Syria picking up their second team foul. Again, some substitutions as you see Shiki checking into the game for Iran. He has it up top. A solid competition in these windows for Iran. And off the bench. Nope. Good. Corrals a defensive rebound. Now they get opportunity to get on a run and almost turn it over, and somehow are able to hold on to it. And another turnover and another opportunity. Iran just getting out and converting off of the turnovers they force. So a great job, and Peter Grigorian with the easy 2-point bucket. He had a big game for them a week ago. And we have a timeout, so let's go and listen in to the timeout of Syria.
Hey, listen. The idea that always for the place, how we are winning the ball. Yeah, let's Go to motion. Move it quickly. Hey, take it easy. One dribble, pass it. Yeah, you can attack. Snap. You can make. Get back to the back. Defense, hey. Don't get them shot too easy. Edu.
Well, let's see what they're going to switch up defensively. And first, what are they going to run offensively as well? Definitely need to get a score. They have not scored in the last few minutes here of this first quarter. Back-to-back buckets almost to start the game, and then since then, Syria have not found an easy basket or got an easy basket. I like it. Here they are. They ran a system, ran it all the way through. It was a good shot. They got it to the player that they want to have. Their only loss in this group was to Jordan in window 2. They beat Jordan the second time that they played them. They averaged 75, 76 points a game. As well, Alti. At the free throw line. The minutes of play here. They averaged 75, 76 points a game. As well, Alti at the free throw line. He brushes the front of the rim on that first shot attempt, which was in the this. And that is the first point for Syria in roughly 6 minutes of play here in the first quarter. They're now trailing by 5. Like I said, Iran not going to get out and score a ton as they like to run their offense. They like to run systems, use the clock, find the open player just like that, and then they crash an offensive rebound. And that time, Tahiri not able to get the offensive rebound. So ball will be in the hands of Syria. And here, Iran picking up full court. Both these teams moving on to the second round of this qualification system. Baseline penetration, they find McGill underneath, can't hold on to it though. It's a loose ball, and I think it's gonna stay Syria ball. Delby knocked out of bounds. Here it is. Go. Lost it on the dribble. Well, they're gonna have to get a quick shot up. But it is Syrian ball. It's at that comfortable angle. McGill in and out action and off the mark, and now we have a defensive foul. It's going to be the 4th team foul.
Fouled by player number 2 for the team of Syria.
Mari Delby trying to be aggressive, trying to give them second chance opportunities, but that time comes in from behind. No good offensive rebound, though. Like I said, unselfish, very, very unselfish basketball team. Oh, great pass. I think everyone thought he was going to score. I thought he was going to go up for that shot. And no, instead, he finds his big man
For the team of Iran.
Yuri underneath the basket for the easy layup. Well, out of the 16 teams competing in these Asian qualifiers, Iran are 12th in scoring.
First quarter is over with a score of 5 for Syria and 17 for Iran.
That is going to be it for the first 10 minutes here today in Amman, Jordan, as Iran, few years competitions, and their team I very much enjoy to watch play. Go ahead, pull out your phone and scan the QR code to access and log into Courtside 1891. But like I said, it works for them and it's their style. And I've seen called many of Iran's games over the last few years competitions, and their team I very much enjoy to watch play. Go ahead, pull out your phone and scan the QR code to access and log into Courtside 1891. Watch live streams, extended highlights of few competitions, and much, much more. We are into the second quarter. Syria with the ball, first possession of the game, and that's exactly what they needed. Strong take to the basket. Zero hesitation. Takes the contact. Gets the score. And Omar Delby heading to the free throw line for a three-point play opportunity. Get the free throw to go. And I mentioned on a good night, Delby is another player who can easily score in double digits for Syria. And it looks like today, especially, they're going to need that here. It's sort of a matchup zone they went into. And it worked because they got a block. Now, opportunity to run. Instead, they want to run the offense. They get it to McGill. Extra pass in the corner. That three-point shot. And how about this start, folks? Syria coming out with something to prove. Omar Shekhali, recipient of unselfish basketball from Dante McGill, the extra pass to the corner, and now a 5-0 run in the first minute of the second quarter. And another steal. They got numbers. It's going to be a foul. Might be an unsportsmanlike almost. Thought he had a lane to the basket, but the referee says no. It's going to be a common foul. So Syria getting it done on the defensive end. 2 defensive possessions. They come up with a block. Second possession, they come up with a steal. Already scored 5 points. And this is the Syrian team we have seen throughout these games.
Out player number 14 in.
Gill has it up top. Aggressive step out, switching defense against him. Little shake and bake, gets open. And his 3-point shot is good. And we have a quick timeout. Manolopoulos, the head coach of Iran, does not like the way his team has started this quarter, and he needs to talk to them. Let's go and listen into the timeout. What a start for Syria, not just offensively, but also defensively.
Right now, our defense is not working. Right now, our offense is not working. Okay. Shafani. Sari. Shafani. Right. We're playing green. Even better. Even better. You go out and then you can recover. It's not a big deal. That's even better, but we have to pack in for the drive.
Well, let's see what they're going to do. Quickly go ahead and scan the QR code to get the Courtside 1891 app. Log in and watch live streams, extended highlights of FIBA competitions. Well, how about this? Another stop by Syria. Big man running the break. Oh, great pass and find underneath. McGill not able to convert though. What a pass from up top. No one saw that coming. Just couldn't get the easy layup to go. I think he thought he was fouled. 13-17. Great run here by Syria to start the second. All of this has happened in the first 2 minutes. Oh, nice little hang time. And that, folks, silenced the crowd a little bit. Ryan Rad
2 points by
his first 2 points of the game. And we have a foul around mid-court.
Fouled by player number 5, team of Iran.
Ooh, that's going to be a travel. Looked like a travel from my angle. Was right in front of the referee. Picked up his pivot foot. The ball hit the ground, and Cordy frustrated with it, but definitely a travel. They were up 5-7 and you almost thought this game was over after 10 minutes of play, but that is not how international basketball ever goes. As Syria, a nice start to the second quarter, and not just offensively, a lot of it had to do defensively, and they have outscored Iran 8-2 in the first couple minutes here in Amman, Jordan. Iran, no surprise, patience with their offense, moving the ball around. Gets to the elbow, no good there. They do a good job keeping them off the boards. Iran, 5 first quarter offensive rebounds. And 8 second chance points because those offensive rebounds. And I'm sure in the quarter timeout, that was a point of emphasis. Here they're running, left open in the corner, has all the time in the world, can't get it to go. Now Syria again trying to push the tempo, and Iran having to foul. That's going to be their 4th team foul. So Syria had definitely picked up their energy, their intention here to start the second quarter after a very, very slow first quarter. 5 points the entire first quarter. That'd be a FIBA record, to be honest, and not a good record. And that shot well off the mark, nothing but the opposite side of the backboard. And we have a reach-in foul. So I think that's going to be his 2nd personal foul.
Fouled by player number 8 from Syria.
Just trying to slow things down. Not giving any easy buckets. Jafari takes it out, wants it back. A bit of confusion here offensively. Zami gives it up. Hidari, shake and bake. Ooh, nice extra pass to the corner, and Hidari showing his range.
By player number 11 from Iran.
Back out to a 9-point lead for Iran after a very slow start. Coach having to call timeout, getting into them a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be a block, but it's going to stay Syrian ball. Take a look at this. Doing it on both ends of the court. Got the stop they needed. Got the numbers they want. Oh, and again, we saw it in the first quarter, a little bit too unselfish sometimes the Syrian team, and it has led to turnovers. A little bit of a miscommunication. I mean, I guess you'd rather an unselfish team than a selfish team. But not all the time. Let's just say that. Big man needs to throw it down on his own instead of trying to find McGill coming up with a turnover. Shake and bake. And another buzzer beating shot.
From Iran.
Ahmed Mahdi Hidari going to work as he has 10 points. Knocked down a couple threes, a couple 2-point jump shots. Great game he is having in this first quarter. Played limited minutes. Didn't score, I believe, a week ago. Go back and check that for you guys.
Fouled by player number 8 from Syria.
Another foul picked up by Cordy. He's now going to have to go to the bench.
Substitution for the team of Syria. Player number 4 in, player number 8 out.
And shot clock. Ooh, talk about a little bit of hang time. Sharifi can't get it to go, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
Fouled by player number 13 from Syria.
So after a slow start for Iran, they have retaken a comfortable
عم
lead, 11
تابعونا
point lead,
على اليوتيوب.
two free throw
يا
shots
ريت
coming
تضغطوا على
up.
الزر اللايك ليصل لأكبر عدد ممكن. الرابط بالتعليقات أو بالوصف. في رابط في التعليقات وفي رابط بالوصف. ضغطة وحدة على الرابط تروح على التليجرام، بعدين تضغط على الانضمام للبث عشان تطلع عندك المباراة بالصوت والصورة.
And Sharifi gets it to go. And we have a Syrian timeout. So after a great start, Syria again struggling with long periods in this game of not being able to score. And we'll try and listen in to the timeout for you.
كل شيء عم نعمل اوتسايد على البول انسايد انت او انت تلعب شو قادر نروح؟ شو قادر نروح على تشيلسي؟ لو انت هو وانت قاعد باك سوينج كاب سوينج ناو البول انسايد خلاص جو تو تشيلسي الو بدك تستلم الكرة الو فيك تستلم الكرة. Hey, now, because Jersey hold. Keep ready to get the ball. Yeah, screen him. Don't be here. Screen, you go out. Go to basket, ماشي? Or go to Jersey. Hey, listen, يلا. Come on, let's do it. Studio.
Huh? First offensive possession. I think he wants to run Jersey. Let's see what they're going to do after the timeout. They had a great response coming in to start the second quarter. And since that hot start, quick 8 points. They have not scored since. It was an 8-0 run for Syria to start the quarter in the first 2 minutes, I'm going to say. And since then, they have not scored. And well, guess what? It was actually that man who started the run, and the great couple minutes that's packing the basket, got an and one to get his team on a scoring frenzy. Let's see if the same thing can happen as that free throw rolls in and out. It's a second to go, though. Maybe this is exactly the spark that they needed. 3 points for Adelby. Staying in that matchup zone that we've seen here in the second quarter by Syria. Ooh, almost come up with a steal. but it was tipped, so 6 seconds remaining. Again, Iran losing a lot of the shot clock on majority of the possessions that they have. The hot hand this quarter, the youngin' up. Oh, no good, and no good for the reverse. Hedgetor is open. How about this? Oh, can't get it to go. Oh, they just take the ball. And it was almost as though Dari was shocked. I think he thought it was his teammate. And that ball picked off. So now Iran wanting to run and set up their offense. No good there for the offense to tip it. Oh, can't get it to go either. Gill now. We're gonna slow things down, set things up for Syria. Dalby gives it inside. Oh, great inside move. Goes to the middle, gives a little bit of a shot fake.
From Syria.
Atlee showing his bag of tricks, gets the defender off the ground. Was able to get all the way to the basket. And that shot well off the mark, but they save it. There's still time. No good though. Trailing by 10. We have 2 minutes remaining before halftime. Gill curls. Can't get it to go though. He's trying to earn trips to the free throw line, but the referees are letting a lot go in this game, in this first half. Oh, nice little Euro step, and that time Jafari doesn't get the layup, but he knew that Kazami was there to clean up his miss. Kazami, a player that averages double digits in rebounding and showing why he's a starter and gets playing time. A lot of playing time, I should say. Even though he only averages around 6 points a game.
Foul by player number 12 from Iran. Substitution
Well,
for the
heading
team of
to the
Iran.
free throw line.
Number 4.
Both teams
Player
in
number
the bonus
17.
now. Well, considering the good shots that Syria have had, I thought they've had good takes. I think they've taken open looks. I think they've taken shots that they are very capable of making. We've seen them make in other games. And was that time able to knock down his 2 free throws. Atlee, 5 points now. If they can keep this score, if they could get it to single digits, I think they'll be very happy. If they can keep it to 10, I don't think it's that bad heading into half, especially when you saw them go on an 8-0 run in the first 2 minutes to start the second quarter. They're absolutely capable. Yeah, tough shot. And fancy footwork. Gets the basket to go. So they get the stop. And now they get the score. Ababisi.
Timeout by the team of Iran.
And, well, Coach Sartorius wants to call a timeout. 45 seconds remaining before half. I'm sure he wants to run a system and maybe switch things up a little bit defensively. Are they going to go for a 2-for-1? We will find out.
If they press and the play go back to zone, then a special break. 1, 4. Mati, you are here. 4 pops out. Junior, pass the ball, exchange position. 1 to go here. 5 is here. Okay. Pass the ball to 2 with a triple. We work. 1, set the skin on in. 5, set the skin on in. The Mati will play. If I see you putting your head down, I will kick you out. Okay. I will kick you out if I see you. If they play man to man, and if we don't recognize play come inside. So we have over it. Pass back. Okay. Understand? Press break.
كل اللي عم تابعونا على اليوتيوب
Well,
بس
Coach
انزلوا
Sartorius,
على
not sure if you're listening to
التعليقات
that timeout,
او في
but
الوصف في رابط
does not
تضغطوا عليه
want
تنزلوا
his
على التليجرام
players
مشان تتابعوا
to get
المباراة
frustrated,
بالصوت
lower their
والصورة.
head. He says,
المباراة
if I
عليها
see that,
حقوق ما
I'm going
بقدر
to kick
اطلع
you
على
out.
اليوتيوب.
So he wants his team. Mental part of the game is so important. And, you know, it's been a long week for these players. I'm sure they were together training before heading into this window as well. Ron, let's see if they're able to run the system Coach drew up as staying in that matchup, man zone, Syria. And we're going to have a foul. And gosh, time and time again, we always talk about this, these situations. I don't think that was a necessary foul that Atley needed to commit. Look,
By player number 13.
he is driving. He has his player heading towards the baseline, not towards the basket.
For the team of Syria,
And
player
now
number 2 out. Player
heading
number
to the free
8.
throw line. Gregorian. So 2 easy opportunity points coming up
Player number 20 out.
for
Player number
Iran
10 in.
after that foul. And just to go back to my thought process, you know, he had him in a pretty good position. Maybe the offensive player had him beat, but he was heading towards the baseline or behind the basket and just did not need to hip check, in my opinion. Need to know the foul count at all times when you're playing. Oh, as the ball ripped from him and flushes it home is Gregorian.
2 points.
So
Player number 10.
a quick 4-point spin is, it turned over again. And that time it's not going to count. So after the timeout, Coach Sartorius got his players going as they went on a quick 4-0 run to end the second quarter and heading into half. Syria, well, I said it, if they could cut it down to single digits, they have to feel okay with the kind of offensive half they had. If they kept it in the low double, why not? As they've only scored 20 points at halftime. Iran 31-20 over Syria after 20 minutes of play. And those are the statistics. It has been a tough scoring afternoon for Syria, but they've definitely gone on runs and made it interesting. Iran forcing Syria into some turnovers late in that second quarter. Hidari going off, the youngin, is 20 years old, 10 points already for him. Got the start, and he is proving that he is going to be the next big player for Iran, especially the way he has played. this window as we get to check out some highlights from the second quarter. Only a teenager and has a bronze medal to his name as he was on that 2025 Asia Cup bronze medal team. Mohamed Hadi Hidari. And I think he is going to be around for a very, very long time. As well, Syria, they're trailing by 11. They never really gave up. They just were not able to get out of some long
proportions. Around the screen, he's going to pull for three. He's got the space. He's tied the game with 11.9 seconds to go. New Zealand covers for a timeout.
They want to take.
Well, talked about points off of turnovers. They haven't averaged a lot of turnovers, but when they have turned it over, Syria, Iran have been able to take advantage, and they have 8 points off of game. Even though you've only scored 20, and they are their top scorers. Hidari, the youngin, the 20-year-old, proving why he deserves to start on this team, and he has had a very good first half, big first half, I should say. 10 points, 4 of 7 shooting to go along with 2 rebounds, putting in the effort defensively, has 1 steal as well. And well, Kazami already 8 rebounds. I said it, he averages double-digit rebounds in these qualification games for them. Not known as a big scorer, but he will get it done offensively on the boards and most importantly defensively, and he has 8 rebounds in this game already. And well, talked about points off of turnovers. They haven't averaged a lot of turnovers, but when they have turned it over, Syria, Iran have been able to take advantage, and they have 8 points off of turnovers compared to only 3 for Syria. And second chance points. Well, they had 5 offensive rebounds in the first quarter as their big man underneath, Salar Monchi, was going to work for Iran. And 10 second chance points compared to only 2 for Syria. Well, let's see what Coach Mohammed Hatham Jamil for Syria is gonna try and do here in the second half, because clearly they need to figure out something offensively. They can't expect to win only scoring 20 points a half. Well, unfortunately, we didn't have a microphone in the huddle, and I kept waiting. I'm not able to see the board either, but I'm very curious to see. I don't think Syria really needs to change a lot, obviously, defensively, when you hold it to 31 points at half. I think that's a good defensive first half for them, but clearly something needs to change as far as offensively goes. And thought they had good looks. I thought they had good takes. And just were not able to do it, and they were not able to give themselves second chance points either. So let's see what they are going to do differently. But second half action underway. Iran starting with the ball. They have an 11-point lead, 31-20. Ooh, it's definitely a carry. I actually thought he picked the ball up and then re-dribbled. This Japanese referee says, not gonna fly. So got the stop that they needed. Now let's see what they're gonna do offensively. Wait, Dalby, number 2, getting a start for Syria. He didn't start the game, but outside of Dante McGill, I would say he was their second best offensive player. And there, got the soft roll. Dante McGill curls it, catches, elevates, and lets it go. He now has 9 points. And again, staying in that type of matchup zone that they have been playing, especially since the second quarter, I would say. Double team comes. Oh, and well, there's going to be a foul on the pass attempt, on the catch, I guess. Nice give and go. Pass to the corner. Again, unselfish basketball by Iran. And that one almost come up with a steal as well. Work underneath, goes to the fadeaway this time. No good, but McGill there for the offensive rebound. He drives baseline and just loses the ball. Ron only have 8 assists. I mean, they only scored 34 points though. And getting out, running in transition.
2 points by player number 14 from Iran.
Zami, 4 points for him. He'll have over 10 rebounds by the time this game is done. And that time, Delby unable to hold on to it. So 2 turnovers in a row for Syria. And well, this time leaves the shooter open. Jafari, no good, but another offensive rebound. And they struggled with offensive rebounds. Not struggled with. Syria struggled keeping Iran off the offensive glass in the first quarter. They were better in the second. And that shot, no good. So again, the scoring woes. They hit their first shot attempt of this quarter, and since then have not been able to score. And underneath, reverse layup, no good, but another offensive rebound. 2 white jerseys around 3 green jerseys. And a little bit of hang time. He's going to get it to go. A 3-point play opportunity coming up. So nice strong take off of another offensive rebound. And this is where, coaches have to be frustrated. Who wants it more? You see the Iranian players on the ground fighting for it as Agha Jampur at the free throw line. not able to convert the three-point play. It's going to stay. Oh, I think Syria ball. I don't think they called a
Player
foul.
number 51 from Iran.
Oh, sorry, they do call a foul. So shot clock will be reset to 14 for Syria. It's getting a little chippy here.
Foul by player number 11 from Iran.
And another foul going against Iran. As trying to pick up their intensity here defensively. Ooh. Oh, nice pass. Oh, nice pass, but an even nicer rejection. Solar Monji coming from behind. Look at this. Follows the pass and is able to just go straight up. Gets a big time block. 3.9 on the shot clock. They get the ball in and step out of bounds. So it will be Iran ball. Well, a great defensive performance, I guess you could say, for Iran if they continue to keep Syria. Fari lets it fly. Another offensive rebound, though. And they're in this matchup zone. Syria have been. And Monji tries to go to his left, can't get it to go. But who is there for another offensive rebound? A white jersey. And this time, Syria, they didn't get the rebound. They got a steal. And now fouled in transition. Well, I can't imagine
55
Coach
from
Mohammed
Iran.
Jamil from Syria is going to be too happy about his team's performance after this. McGill gives it up. That shot hits the front of the rim. Not able to hold on to it. Would have been a very nice pass. Just didn't really bounce. I didn't really catch it either. Didn't really bounce as high as maybe he thought it was going to.
Player number 13
It was a
out.
perfect
Player
pass
number
almost, though.
15 in.
And Atley checking out. Inside, going to work. Oh, spins baseline, little Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway. And he gets it to go.
By player number 15 from Syria.
So a nice take. David Hermes. This time we've gone back to man-to-man defense. Just switching though. And it's going to be a foul on a three-point shot attempt. So we have 3 free throws coming up. As both players are on the ground. And Mohammed Hadi Hidari heading to the free throw line for 3. And not a good sign as Delby
From Syria.
looks like he's the one who injured himself after that play. Not sure if it's ankle or leg or knee. The good news is he has got up. Oh, it looks like he might have hurt himself before. I'm not really sure what happened. Maybe leg-to-leg contact. So he is hobbling off towards the bench.
Substitution for the team of Iran.
24-40.
Player number 10.
They've scored 4 points in the first 5 minutes of this quarter. So I guess you could say they're kind of on track for their game averages. Syria, as that shot gonna get it to go. Inside out, Monji sets a screen, rolls. Zoom placed offensive rebound. Oh, that time no good. But again, no bodies on the box out. And Iran have just been dominating the glass this quarter.
2 points.
They had 5 offensive rebounds in the first quarter. Syria kind of cleaned that up, but they still gave up 8. It was 8 second chance points or 10 second chance points.
Three points by player number 17 from Iran.
Well, it is starting to get out of hand here. A 21-point lead, 24-45, and we still have 3:41 remaining as Syria call a timeout.
Guys, 6 minutes, we score only 4 points. Hey, Kirti. Hey, listen. Hey, David, to the screen and roll. Omar, to the screen, drop out. You can sorry. Don't be in this area. If you can shoot, cut, handle. Yep.
Oh, Coach kind of stating the obvious that I've been stating as well. And that is that they have only scored 4 points, but they only scored 20 points in the first half as well. So let's see. Got 3:30 remaining. They can go on a little bit of a run. I mean, right now they just need to do something offensively. I think they need to play quicker. I think they need to get to the basket. I think they need to give themselves second chance points opportunities. So they got to go offensive rebound right now. You got to send people to the glass. Iran using the clock. Oh. I think it's going to be a shot clock violation. Salar Monji, I think he wanted the foul. Let's see here. So we have the drive. Oh, okay.
Player number 33 from Syria.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he got fouled twice going up. So Salar Monji in the right place at the right time as he comes up with the ball. Knew the shot clock, knew he needed to get it off, and earns himself the trip to the free throw line. Well, that's going to be a carry as he walked a little bit with the ball. And at least they're playing a little bit more intention, a little bit more aggressiveness on the offensive end. Syria, the last couple of possessions, I'd rather see them, get called for carries and pushes, trying to offensive rebound. But I think it's just too out of hand now. As well, this lead is continuing to go. Lobin Sheki has 5 points now. Minute of this third quarter as they scored in the first 6 minutes of this. We have another injury on the floor. Not sure if it's just a cramp.
13 for Syria and 54 for Iran.
Looks like El Cordy is coming up limping a little bit. So, well, after 3 quarters of play, here in Amman, Jordan, Iran Syria a little bit better that quarter as their percentages have gone up slightly. The biggest thing is right now, Iran and their offensive rebounding and their second chance for Syria. Well, Dante McGill is going to need to take over for Syria because they are going to need to come out on fire if they want to crawl back into this game. And after 30 minutes of play, I just don't know if they have enough engine in their legs. That was the Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway by the big man, David Hermes. And let's see what is going to happen. 10 minutes left to play here. Quickly go ahead, scan the QR code and access the courtside 1891. Log in, watch live streams, extended highlights of FIBA competitions, and much, much more. 30 to 54, 10 minutes remaining in this window for Iran and Syria. Both teams will be moving on to the second round of the FIBA Basketball Asia Cup qualifiers. 16 teams have started their journey, their quest to make the 2027 FIBA Basketball World Cup. 12 teams will be remaining after this window. Window 4 will be at the end of August. And from those 12 teams, 12 remaining teams, 17 teams will book themselves a ticket to the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2027. Syria, great offense, perfect attack, gets the basket to go, and is going to go to the free throw line. I love the pace. I like the ball movement. I liked how aggressive they were. And what do we have? We have Albabisi attacking the basket at the end of the play when defense wasn't set. An easy look and nice make, finishes and goes to the free throw line. Skip pass to the corner, lets it fly. No time left on the shot clock, but flying in for another offensive rebound. Ron had completely dominated the offensive
كل اللي عم
rebounds.
تتابعونا عبر تطبيق
This
اليوتيوب
time,
مشان نتابع المباراة بالصوت والصورة بالتعليقات، تعليق مثبت.
It's also
رابط،
disheartening where
قناة
Iran, they like
التليجرام.
to use a lot of the clock in their sets. So
في
you play
كمان
20,
بالتعليقات
22 seconds
أيضا تعليق
15
مثبت، وفي
bounce.
بالوصف.
You technically
اللي
get
حابب
a
يتابع
stop
بالصوت
because they don't make the
والصورة آخر
basket,
8
but
دقايق
then
من
you give
الكوارتر
up the
الرابع
offensive rebound and you have to pay another 14
يدخل
seconds
على
of defense. It's
التليجرام.
tiring. I mean, if we
للتذكير
had
اليوم
a
أيضا في
clock
مباراة
to
كرة
see
القدم
how
في كأس العالم تجمع
long
منتخب
Syria
البرازيل
played offense
ومنتخب
compared to how
نرويج.
long they've
مباراة
played
راح تكون على قناة
defense,
تليجرام
it would
اعتبارا من
be
الساعة
a
11:00.
big difference.
أيضا راح نكون مع مباراة
And well,
إنجلترا الساعة 3
but
فجرا مع المنتخب المكسيكي.
a little bit of a cheap shot. It looks like Akajapour is okay as he heads to the free throw line. And that one rolls out around the rim. Gets a second to go, and he'll have one more as he was fouled on a three-point shot attempt. And makes 2 out of 3. So Akajapour having kind of one of his typical solid basketball games, averages 11.5 points for them in these qualification games. Has been around, knows what it takes. And don't forget, I mean, this, Iranian basketball team, 28 in the world. They often are medaling at FIBA Asia Cup events. They've been to 4 World Cups. This is not a team and a federation that is inexperienced. They know what it takes. And they've had a couple very famous players retire recently. And now having to lean on some other players. So they also know how to develop players and have them ready to take the next step, as we have seen here today. Bang time. Gets it to go.
For player number 33 by Syria.
Best quarter Syria had scoring was in the second quarter when they had 15 points. Don't forget, 8 of those 15 points were in the first 2 minutes of that quarter. And since then, they have definitely struggled to score. They only had 5 points after the first 10 minutes here today. And so far, they have come out, though, and scored 5 points already in this quarter. So with that point right there, they've scored more than they scored all first quarter. Iran, on the other hand, consistently have been playing their style all game long. They had a big third quarter, 23 points for them. Spanish action. They get the look, they get the shot off. So a nice little set there by Iran. Aghanjapur adding to his point total for Iran, as Haidari was the go-to man in the first half
Points by player number
for
4
Iran.
from Syria.
BC, 7 points now for him. Syria almost playing better with McGill on the bench. We never would have imagined that. Another offensive rebound. And, well, Iran
Points by player number 2
showing
from
their range right now, as Ryan Rad getting some playing time here today. Another young player for Iran. First game in a white jersey, in a Iranian jersey, I should say, excuse me. And now,
points by player number
well,
21 from
you wonder if they had played like this all game long, if we would be in a different situation here. Or is it just a little too late, as Omar Sheikh Ali showing his range.
fouled by player number 20 from Iran. Substitution for the team of Syria. Player number 33 and 22 out. Player number 3 and 11 in.
Well, Mateen Aghanjapur heading to the bench, and might be it for him today. Can't imagine we're going to see some of these players check back into the game with the score the way it is. And strong take will earn himself a trip to the FIFA line is David Hermes.
Fouled by player number 20 from Iran.
Oh, definitely a disappointing game, I think, for Syria, especially when they played a week ago and really gave Iran a run for their money. Single-digit loss, 72-68. And I'm sure after that loss, you know, you would have headed into this game saying, you know what, I think we can beat Iran. That might be a huge victory for us if we can pull off, you know, what would have been one of the biggest upsets in these qualifying windows. Ooh. Footwork, nice turnaround, no good. And it's going to stay Syria ball out of bounds. McGill gets the offensive rebound.
Fouled by player number 4 from Iran.
And looks like a little bit of an inadvertent elbow there. As McGill, even at the free throw line, the struggles are real here today offensively for Syria, even though almost their best quarter that they've had in this game
For the team of
as
Syria.
far as offensively
Player number
goes.
0 and player number 15 out.
They scored 14 points. They had 15 points in the second quarter, but don't forget, 8 of those points came in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. And then they cooled off and were only able to score 6 points in the last 8 minutes of the second quarter. Oh, splits the defense. Oh, that would have been a highlight. Misses it, though. And now McGill is called for a travel where he thought he went with the 0 step. And referee says no. It's a travel in these parts of the world. He can pop. Ooh, great Euro step. And keeps the ball high, gets it to go. Rahimi getting on the board for Iran. Selfish extra passing, finds a shooter in the corner, and he gets it to go. Al-Babisi
Number 4
for
from
Syria now has double-digit scorings as he has 10. Well, officially their best quarter. They left it maybe a little too late, though, as Iran still has a 21-point lead over Syria.
Fouled by player
And,
number 10.
well, they were up by 11
Player number 4
at
from
half.
Syria.
And that 11 grew to 24 at the end of the third. It's going to be a kick ball. Ooh. Yeah. Travel. Happy feet there by Jafari.
Timeout for the team of Syria.
Well, we have a timeout. And not sure what coach is going to talk about. Maybe, well, we know, obviously, they're going to fall now to 2-4. Maybe just run a system, try and cut into this lead so it looks a little bit more respectable than it is. Don't forget, they were only trailing by 11. And, well, like I said, the best quarter as far as scoring goes for Syria, 17 points, 62%. It's the offensive rebound, though, that has really, really hurt Syria. Iran have just been beasts on the
للتذكير
offensive
أن المباراة
boards.
اليوم الساعة
Giving
11
themselves so many extra
بين
chances
منتخب
to score.
البرازيل ومنتخب النرويج
It's for
رح
Iran
تكون
having to
منقولة على
play
قناة
out of
التليجرام.
possession defensively with all the extra rebounds and offensive rebounds that they have given Iran. Out of the timeout. Let's see what they want to run. They want to get it to McGill. They get it to McGill. He drives. And why not? I think it was more for a 3-point shot, but his defender there on his hip realized he had the lane. And oh, great action on the other end by Iran. Not enough ball pressure. And just a great screen and a nice read and execution. Ooh. Fancy. Can't get it to go. Iran has numbers. 4-on-2. Why not? Stop, pop, let it fly. Ryan Rad getting his first opportunity to play for Iran. Just graduated university, I believe. He was at a JUCO in Nevada.
2 points for player number 11 from Syria. Followed by player number 2 from Iran.
Oh, they look inside. Has the mismatch. Takes his time. Jumped while his back was towards the ball and oh, is rejected. Oh, they're going to have one last shot attempt if they want. And why not? You got nothing to lose right now. What are they going to do? Lets it fly. That's no good. And that is going to be the ball game, folks. A very comfortable big win by Iran and Coach Sartorius and his staff as they dominated Syria from tip-off to end.